Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy D. I'm back with another video. Here I want to cover the Warriors off season. Now, I don't know if in my other video that I last recorded, if I told y'all that this channel will now be centered around the Warriors, and I'll cover the other parts of the NBA, but I won't cover them as frequent. So to get on to our transactions, I had the transactions pulled up here. We re-signed JTA to a 2-year deal, signed Gary Payton II to a rest of the season contract, drafted Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, Wave Smiley, and we signed Nemanja Bjelica. Oh my God, Nemanja Bjelica and Otto Porter, and then we gave Steph, I think it was either 4 years, 206, or 5 years, one of the two. Then we sent Eric Pascal to the Jazz for, it says draft consideration, so I'm assuming that was a protected second round pick. And we signed Andre Iguodala. So about Andre Iguodala, Warriors fans, please listen. I do not want Warriors fans to come in thinking that Andre Iguodala will be the Andre Iguodala of old. Statistically, he was one of the worst players in the league, I believe. Y'all gonna have to fact check me on that. But he was like one of the worst players in the league statistically. He shot like 30-something% from the field, and it got even worse from three. So do not expect him to be the Andre Iguodala that we've seen. I don't know if he can still do that for 15 to 20 minutes a game. Now, if he can give us 4 straight possessions, offense and defense, and he can go in spurts and do stuff like that. But as far as him doing that for a 20, 25 minute span or even 15 minutes, I don't know if that's still him. So Warriors fans, don't expect that. And now on to our other signings, Otto Porter and Bjelica. These are guys, I put them under something to prove. These are guys that they have something to prove to the rest of the league. These are guys who don't think that they're minimum contract players. So with Bjelica, I want to define his role right now. If Bjelica can come in and be a 40% three-point shooter, knock down some clutch shots, get some pick and pop action with Draymond, and just come in and be that overall floor spacer, so when Steph's trying to get his stuff off, he can have that space that he maybe didn't have last season because Bjelica is on the wing. Bjelica is in a corner. Bjelica is just moving around, causing havoc, and just demanding to be guarded. Last season, Steph, he saw triple teams because a lot of people weren't being guarded. They would just focus on him. So Bjelica can just, I'm not even asking Bjelica to come in and demand a double team. Just make sure that your guy is having to keep an eye on you, having to stay with you. That's all I need Bjelica to do. And if he can do that, give us around like maybe 9-10 points per game on, like I said, 40% shooting from three, then he will get paid. I honestly don't see us re-signing him. I don't think that we will, but maybe we will. Maybe he'll prove his worth, and somebody will pay him. We're in a league where if you can shoot the three, you can at least get $9 million. You can at least get, okay, I won't say not, but you can at least get 5 to 9. If all you can do is shoot the ball, you can get 5 to 9 million, which to a lot of us, that's like generational wealth, life-changing money. So if he can do that, then he can get paid more than what he's getting paid right now. Otto Porter, almost the same thing. Just space the floor out, come in spurts, create a shot. I don't think that he's a guy that'll come in ISOing and creating shots the whole game. But if he can come in 5 straight possessions or just a couple possessions in a row, he's going off, getting his own shot, getting to the mid-range, getting to the cup, and also give us around 35 to 40% from three. If he can provide us that, give us around 10 to 15 points for him, then I feel like he's a guy that can get paid. And most importantly for Otto Porter, stay healthy. Hoop with us. Just hoop with us. We don't need you on the side. I know a lot of the injuries you can't, but if he can make sure that his condition is right and give himself a chance to stay healthy. I know injuries are a part of the league, but if you can give yourself a chance to stay healthy by making sure your conditioning is right. I've seen some stuff. He like to party. So make sure that you're not in health and safety. So just little things like that, bro. Just hoop with us. Let's get through the season. But like I said, I already elaborated on Andre Iguodala. I think he'll get his stuff off in the locker room. I feel like most of his stuff will come from him being a vocal leader in the locker room. So next, I have this question I have in my notes. Who should start in Klay's spot? Are we going? We have some options right now. I have either Otto Porter or Moses Moody, or we can slide Wiggins to the 2, Draymond at the 3 or the 5, be Alicia. That would be like a crazy small ball. I don't think we should do that. So I'm thinking either Otto Porter or Moses Moody, or even Jordan Poole. But I think with Jordan Poole, he's in an interesting spot because him starting depends on the bench production. If our bench production, as far as scoring, is weak, then we'll need him in the second unit to provide that spark. But if they're doing just all right with as far as scoring, then I don't mind him starting until Klay gets back. I don't mind it. Now with Otto Porter or Moses Moody, I think if they start, they should just come in and be just floor spacing, catch and shoot. I'm gonna give Moses Moody his own video, but I want to make sure I know as much as I can about his game before I speak on him in depth. So I'm gonna go in and see what he can provide us, see how it can translate into our offense, and I'll just go into detail on that. Now, Juan Toscano Anderson, I spoke to him earlier, and this is how to keep his minutes. We have power forwards and small forwards that are going to come in looking for minutes. So I don't want Juan Toscano to come in and get lost in the shuffle because, like I said, the Warriors fans, we love what he gave us that last season. He was very good for us. He came in out of nowhere. Unless you were following his career, he definitely came in out of nowhere for me. But if Juan Toscano, if he could come in, give us what he gave us last season, great passes, come in and shoot more. I think that's the big thing for him, just coming in and shooting the ball more. He shot it's storming, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's storming. If he can come in and give us around 40%, last year it was on one attempt. Maybe if he can give us 35% on 3 attempts, I'll take that. That's a very good season for him. But just come in and play JTA ball, just same thing. He looks like a very Warriors type of player. He look like he know our system up and down. So if he can come in and provide that off the bench or even starting, then that'll be great. And next I have this Gary Payton versus Chris Chiozza. Right now, I believe they're both in the summer league right now. Summer league is over, but they were competing. This is the thing between with this deal right here. I don't think as much as other Warriors fans think. I don't think that it was essential that we had a backup point guard. It would have been great to bring in Patty Mills. But after we didn't get him, Warriors fans were just acting like, man, we have no backup point guard. We're not going to have no play. And I don't think that was the case. I don't think that's the case because, like I said, we have great playmakers that can come off the bench. We have JTA who can handle the ball. Jordan Poole that can handle the ball, which I want to see him in that point guard position a lot. And then we have Steph, and Steph's not going to be off the court for long, and Draymond. So I don't think that it was just essential that we had to get a point guard. Me personally, I like Gary Payton, the defense that he can provide us. I like Chris Chiozza, but I'm just leaning more side to Gary Payton's defense. It can be very intoxicating from what I'm hearing and even some of the highlights that I've seen. So this is the Warriors offseason recap. I know it wasn't very long. I know it wasn't very in detail. But like I said, I'm going to give a lot of these guys. Jonathan Kuminga, he's going to get his own video. Moses Moody, he's going to get his own video. Even Jordan Poole, he's going to get his own video. This is just, I got it all mapped out right now just to spread out videos during the offseason. So I have Warriors content just to spread out, so y'all will have something. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. We out.